Hello, it's Jay here again and welcome to another tutorial. So in this lesson we're continuing on with the main menu creation. And as you can see we have a red error. Let's come to the script and fix that now. It's just because I duplicated this. So let's just copy the debug log. Let's paste that in and we'll just delete this duplicate function. We'll save that off, we'll downsize it for now. And none of these are a problem. I've got some ignoring asset refresh. I need to re-import the asset since updating to the latest version of Unity. And these are only telling us that our variables are not being used. However, they will be used, so that's not a problem. So let's clear that. We're going to come to project and we're going to say file, new scene. And then we're going to come to file, save scene as. We'll come to our scenes folder and we're going to create a new scene and we're going to say call this choose character. And let's save that off there. We'll just check our scenes folder. So as you probably guessed, this is where you get to pick which character you want to play as before you begin the game itself and begin fighting. So with that said, let's come back to our main menu scene for now. We'll come to build settings and then we'll drag and drop choose character into there. So please make sure that yours looks like mine. Scenes and build, it should be splash screen, controller warning, main menu, and then choose character. And it should be in that order. So let's come back to the script. And let's begin here in main menu fade value. We're going to say underscore main menu audio dot volume. We're going to say plus then equals underscore main menu fade speed, and we're going to say times time dot delta time. Let's close that line off into the comments. So we'll say increase volume by the fade speed. And I'm sure you've remembered we set the audio volume to 0 to begin with, so we need to slowly increase it, and that's exactly what that line does. And we're going to say underscore main menu fade value. We're going to say plus then equals. Now the fade value is what's going to be displayed in the scene. This will not control the background, but it will control things like our GUI, our buttons, and everything else. So with that, we can again increase it by the main menu fade speed. We're going to say times time dot delta time again into the comments. Increase fade value by the fade speed, and we'll come below here. So I am using the same speed to increase both the volume and the fade value so that they both increase at the same rate, giving a sense of unity to the scene, and excuse the pun there. So now we'll say if we'll open and close brackets. Now the fade value should exist between 0 and 1. So to make sure we get a perfect value of 1, once it's finished increasing, we'll say underscore, and we want the main menu fade value is greater than 1. We'll come below, and if it does try and go below above 1. We'll say underscore main menu fade value, and we'll just make it equal to 1. So equal 1, close the line off, and let's comment both of these now. So we'll say if fade value is greater than 1, let's come to the next line. We'll say then make fade value equal to 1. Let's come below here and we'll say if open and close brackets, inside the brackets that main menu fade value, if it is equal to 1, so we make sure we get an exact value of 1 once we've done increasing, and if it is equal to 1 and we need to come inside the brackets, we'll say double equals 1. Let's put that into the comments. If fade value equals 1, we'll come to the line below, and now we need to change what state we are in. And as you can see here, we say switch the underscore main menu controller, which is this naming convention here tied to this function here and here. So let's come here and we're going to say underscore, and we want the main menu controller, and we're going to say it's going to be equal to main menu, the name of the script, dot main menu controller, this time with the capital and without the underscore, same as here and here, dot main menu at idle. Let's close that line off, and I'm just going to break it up for commenting. So I'll enter there, and in the comments I'll put then make state equal to, we'll come to the next line and we'll just say main menu at idle, and let's just save it there for the moment. Now if we are fading out, and let's just copy all of this, so the first two lines and this if block here, we're going to come to main menu fade out and we're going to paste those in. Now if we're fading out, we need to decrease, so we'll change the plus to a minus sign here. We'll change the comment to decrease, and the same for this line as well, so plus to minus sign, change the comment to decrease. Now because we're decreasing, we want to make sure that it stops decreasing when we hit a value of 0. So we need to make sure that we cannot get a negative number. So we're going to change this symbol to less than 0. And let's change the comment. So if fade value is less than 0, we'll make the fade value equal to 0. Let's change the comment there as well. We'll come below here and we're going to say if open and close brackets main menu fade value double equals 0. So we've decreased here, we make sure we cannot get a negative, and if it is equal to 0, but we'll also put inside the brackets a double and starting one player game is double equals to true into the comment. So we'll say if fade value equals 0, in fact you can just put the number, and then let's put the and in capitals, starting one player game is equal to true. we'll come to the line below. We're going to say scene manager dot load scene, open and close brackets, close the line off. Into the comments, we'll put load, choose character scene, and we'll come inside these brackets here. We'll put the little speech marks and we'll downsize this. Now we need to make sure we use the exact naming convention, so let's just copy and paste that, and we'll paste it in there. Let's save that off for now. And one last thing I think we'll do in this lesson, we'll come to main menu at idle and we'll say if open and close brackets, inside the brackets starting one player game, and then we want the OR symbol. So this means OR in coding, and it's these two bars here. Quitting game double equals true. So let's put that into the comments. We'll say if starting one player game or quitting game equals true. We want main menu controller. We're going to say equals, and then we're going to say that we want to fade out. So, and I've actually should have main menu dot main menu controller dot fade out. Let's close that line off. And yes, we will be inputting code for when you want to have two players, but it's going to load to a different scene when we have a two-player game in operation, because that way you'll also want to probably change your or choose your backgrounds and other little things like that. So we're just getting the code in place for the one-player game at the moment, but the code for the two-player section will be added shortly. I just want to get the one-player code up and running, and then we'll come straight back and start with the two-player. So let's break this line up for commenting. We'll enter there. We'll come into the comments. We'll say, so if starting one player game or quitting game equals true, we'll just say then make state equal to, we'll come to the next line, main menu fade out. And let's save that off there. And I think that this will do it for this lesson. Now, the script is in no way finished as yet. We still have the void update. We do have some code for the void update in this script, and we also need to create the GUI. So we'll continue on in the next lesson, but as always, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope to see you next time, and until then, as always, bye for now.